Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. Planned Parenthood CEO Cecile Richards reportedly stepping down from her position, leaving Planned Parenthood after 10 long years. That is too bad. Too bad Planned Parenthood mourns the loss of Richards as their CEO more than they care about the 300,000 unborn babies who die from abortions in their clinics every single year. The tributes to Cecile Richards actually make me sick to my stomach. A leader among women, a champion of women's rights, a feminist who fought the misogynistic GOP to protect taxpayer funding for women's health care? Yeah, no. Pro-life or pro-choice, let me tell you, what Cecile Richards did at Planned Parenthood was not women's health care. Under the dictates of Cecile Richards, Planned Parenthood performed less than 1% of pap smears across the entire country, less than 2% of cancer screenings, less than 2% of breast exams, 0% of mammograms, a teeny tiny smidge. But Planned Parenthood did commit 34.9% of abortions across our entire country. Now, if we're not supposed to place a stigma on abortion, why do abortion groupies try to hide that fact? 34.9% of abortions across our whole country. Planned Parenthood is an abortion business, and the blood from that business is on Cecile Richards' hands. A leader among women? Under Cecile Richards' leadership, Planned Parenthood presided over the death of 3.5 million unborn babies. Cecile Richards brags about growing Planned Parenthood. Guess what didn't grow at Planned Parenthood? Unborn babies. Cecile Richards increased abortions at Planned Parenthood by 11% annually. Under Cecile Richards, the majority, over 70% of Planned Parenthood abortion clinics are in minority neighborhoods, targeting minority women, killing unborn minority kids. What a legacy. What kind of leader ignores women's health like Cecile Richards did? 10% of women who undergo an abortion suffer immediate medical complications. 1/5 of those 10% are life-threatening. I wonder why Cecile Richards never told us about that. After abortion, women run the risk of blood clots, hemorrhaging, incomplete abortions, infections, injury to the cervix and other organs, cardiac arrest, respiratory arrest, renal failure, metabolic disorder, shock, missed ectopic pregnancy, increased risk of miscarriage, infertility, and even death. I wonder why Cecile Richards never told us about that. A feminist who fought the misogynistic GOP to protect taxpayer funding for women's health care? Please run for governor, liberals are squealing. Yes, run the woman who presided over an aborted baby body parts harvesting scandal. Richards was the boss when Planned Parenthood abortionists were caught on tape admitting that they break the law by altering the abortion procedure to harvest the body parts of the babies. That is illegal. Richards was the boss when Planned Parenthood was referred by the United States Congress for criminal prosecution in the state of Texas for selling aborted baby body parts for profit. That is illegal too. Richards was the boss when Planned Parenthood was caught covering up statutory rape and helping facilitate abortions in minors without the legally required consent of their parents. Richards was the boss when Planned Parenthood was caught accepting racist donations. Don't like black people? Cool, tell that to Planned Parenthood and they will use your money to abort black kids. For all of this, Cecile Richards pulled in a cool $500,000 a year in salary. Or, for the math geeks out there, that is roughly 1/3 of how much of our tax money is sent to Planned Parenthood every single day, all year long. Let's not kid ourselves. This is not a woman to be proud of. This is not a woman I would point out to my daughters and say, be like her. This is a woman who presided over the death of millions and millions and millions of babies and is proud of that. In another world, that's what we call a monster who pushes abortion at all costs and pockets the blood money in profit. Wouldn't Margaret Sanger be proud? And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.